Imagine a boy growing up in a small, forgotten town. His family struggles to pay for basic needs. Some nights, dinner is just bread and water. At school, he's quiet. Not because he's shy, but because every time he speaks, someone mocks his accent. One day, his teacher tells him in front of the whole class, "You're not leadership material. Focus on something simple. Don't dream too big." Most kids would have believed that voice. Most kids would have made their world smaller to match other people's expectations. But this boy didn't. He went on to become the leader of a country. The teacher's voice faded, replaced by his own. The voice that said, "I am capable of more than they can see." Here's the truth. That boy isn't special. He's not one in a billion. He's like you. The difference is, he discovered the truth earlier than most people ever do. You are capable of anything, not some things. Not if you get lucky. Not only if you were born with talent. You are capable. And today, I'm not just going to tell you that. I'm going to prove it. And then I'm going to show you exactly how to tap into the potential that's been waiting inside you all along. We live in a world that loves to put people in boxes. You're an artist, not a scientist. You're athletic, not academic. You're a leader, not a follower. These labels are nothing more than lazy shortcuts for understanding people. But over time, we start to believe them. We watch Olympians break records, entrepreneurs build billion-dollar companies, and inventors change the world. And we think, they must have something I don't. Here's what they have. They pushed themselves far enough to find out what they were capable of. That's the biggest difference between those who achieve great things and those who settle for less. It's not talent. It's not connections. It's the willingness to test their limits. Audience. Challenge. 1. Right now, think of one area of your life where you've already decided, "I can't." Write it down. By the end of this video, I want you to commit to testing that belief. You weren't born thinking you couldn't do things. A baby doesn't crawl for a week, fall over, and say, "Well, I guess walking isn't for me." No, they try again, and again, and again, until one day, they take a step. So where does that fearless persistence go? It gets buried under years of programming. A teacher says, "You're not smart enough." A parent says, "Be realistic." A friend says, "That's impossible." And sometimes we're the ones saying it to ourselves. Our brain remembers past failures more vividly than past successes, and soon we treat those failures as proof of our limits. But here's the reality. Those so-called limits are not made of stone. They're made of paper. You can walk right through them if you're willing to try. For decades, experts said it was impossible for a human to run a mile in under 4 minutes. Doctors claimed the body would collapse. Athletes believed it. Then, in 1954, Roger Bannister did it. And here's the wild part. Within a year, multiple runners also broke the barrier. What changed? Not the human body, the human belief. Your brain is not a fixed machine. It's a living, adapting organ. Thanks to neuroplasticity, every time you learn something new, you literally rewire your brain. Synapses strengthen, new pathways form. Skills that once felt impossible start to feel natural. Your body works the same way. Lift weights, muscles adapt, practice running, endurance improves, face fears repeatedly, anxiety lessens. The ability to adapt is built into you. It's in your DNA. The question isn't, can you grow? The question is, will you give yourself the chance? Action plus persistence plus learning. Unlimited potential action. Capability starts with doing. Even if you fail, you gain information. Persistence. Most people quit after the first roadblock. Your ability grows when you keep going. Learning. Capability isn't just repetition, it's adaptation. Every setback is a lesson. Every person you admire, from Serena Williams to Elon Musk to Malala Yousafzai, has lived this formula. Oprah Winfrey overcame poverty and abuse to become a global icon. J.K. Rowling went from welfare to creating a billion-dollar book series. Nick Vujicic, born without limbs, travels the world inspiring millions. Colonel Sanders had over 1,000 rejections before KFC became a global brand. The lesson? Capability isn't about what you start with. It's about what you decide to do next. Identify your self-imposed limits. Write them down so you can confront them. Start small. Test one limit with a micro-action. Track wins. Keep a proof journal of every challenge you overcome. Expand daily. Add slightly bigger challenges each time. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the training ground for it. Every failed attempt builds skill, resilience, and creativity. Thomas Edison's thousands of failures led to the light bulb. Michael Jordan's missed shots made him practice harder than anyone else. If you never failed, you're not aiming high enough. Visualize. See yourself succeeding vividly. Affirm. Repeat phrases like, I am capable of figuring things out. Environment. Spend time with people who push you to grow. Mindset isn't magic. It's mental training. Waiting to feel ready is the fastest way to waste your potential. You don't start because you're confident. You become confident because you start. Your past doesn't define your future. Your current skill level doesn't set your permanent ceiling. The only real limit is the one you refuse to test. So, start today. Do one thing that scares you, one thing that stretches you. Because when you do, you'll realize something life-changing. You were capable all along.